Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker. So, this will be the intro that I'm using for it for a while, guys, just because I'm probably going to be playing this straight and probably won't have time to do intros and outros. So, I hope everybody here enjoys, and thank you for watching this, and let's go ahead and start it right up. Alright, welcome back everybody. Last time we were here, we were actually over in Garlean, but I ended up deciding to just come over here, and I've actually done as many of the Ether current things that I could do at this point. The only one I probably didn't do was some of the side quests and labyrinthos, but I found out that like most of the land ones you have to pick up, they are all the way in another area of the map that I can no longer get to. And same issue with this place in Thavnir. It has the same issue. Anything I need to grab is over in this side, so I'm pretty much done with everything I can do here. So let's go ahead and talk to Navdeen, and we'll see if we can start doing the Power of Zult. Friend of Eorzea, we've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission into the tower, I'm told. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat. We are ready. When your fellows arrive, I will direct them. Join you. We pray for your safety and success. Alright, and for this one, I'm actually going to go ahead and just play with the AI on this one. I think it's going to be rather fun. I'm going to give them their chance to do their thing, seeing as I've never actually done, since I want to see if they updated it since last time, because I know in the previous expansion for Shadowbringers, the trust system was okay in my opinion. I didn't find it to be all that great. I mean, it was okay, but the AI kind of made it difficult where if you die, everybody dies. If this is the future Etherite travel, I think I'm gonna stick to boats. No warning, having empathetic could have prepared me for that. On account of which we are a little late, but fighting mostly. My friends permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be... we still call you Voshan, I suppose? Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well then. Purpur, we are humbled that you would see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessing. Our thanks. With these, we can go anywhere with those blessings of light, or blessings of light can go. What? Not only for their operation either, but all the ones that come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. I've been waiting for this day. In that case, they're all yours from now on. I wouldn't mind carrying on as before, you know. I've been waiting for this day. Yeah, I've been waiting for it. It's gonna be fun. So have we, my friend. So have we. Everyone is amenable to? Well, let's review the strategy for Golden Measure. As previously agreed, we will divide into two groups. Hydaelyn and her band will break through the tower's defense and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavnarian myth. So we have no prior experience with such foes. Pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. Commence the operation at your word, my friend. As people of Thavnir, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. Tower of Zult? Yes. Oh. Well, now this will be fun. Alright, so if we're gonna do the trust, form a party and enter the... Well, actually, no, we'll small talk everybody. May have been taking up my new arms, but roles unchanged. I'm healing through and through. Yet in knowing who was once wore this sage's mantle, I wonder, when all is said and done, will I look back on the battle shows fight with pride? My warding scale is safely tucked away. I'm ready when you are ready. I may not be the Azure Dragon former or otherwise, but I guarantee that I'll give as good as I can get. First this armor, blessed Rustica's power, and now Virta's scale. Much has changed for dragons to show me such favor. Nidhogg with me, in spirit hand in hand, no obstacle will bar our way. Surely keeping them company, the others will be able to hold their own against the enemy if need be, so we can tackle our own task while we're worrying over them. Come, let us be about it. Radiant hosts now will be watching from the outpost, ready to act at the first sign of unusual activity. May its skills serve you well and protect you in lieu of Virta's fangs and claws. Though our parties are separate, I will trust in you, as I know you will trust in me. Let us both give it our all and add another rousing chapter to the saga. This is the closest I've ever been to one of the towers, such a sense of order exudes. It's been a while since I last took to the field, but I can't help but feel nervous. But with everyone at my side, I'm sure I will be well. Aside from problems with the tower, we shall for certainty encounter the full Imperial soldiers. Defenders conveyed hither by means unknown, who will suffer nothing to hinder our efforts. As you are, I will not forget my healing spells. Be it restoration or destruction, this sorcerer can command whatever magics the situation occurs. Alright. Well, in terms of the party, let's go ahead and talk to Thancred. Do we want Estinian or do we want Alizé? I mean, I kind of want to have the twins, but at the same time, Estinian, bro. Let's do it with the twins. Let's commence. Alright, I really want to test this. I want to see how well the AI perform now. It actually makes me quite curious. The tower result. The real creativeness is going to be getting ready for preparing for the boss. Alright. Without place this, let us proceed with caution. Okay, I really like the fact that they start the fight out. Alright, this is pretty good so far. Before, usually I think you always had to instigate the fight. The AI wasn't smart enough to do it. I do remember that. So now that Thancred does it, it actually does make my job easier. I just wonder how the bosses are going to be. I wonder how much more difficult they're going to be made. Private injuries ingress. Alright, so I'm not going to try engaging. I want to see if the AI is smart enough. Okay, Thancred jumps right into it. Okay, this I actually enjoy. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, the damage. Oh, it's so nice knowing I don't have to do Bloodletter right away because I know it just recharges all the time. That's beautiful, man. That resets the timer still. It's so nice. Oh my god, this is so comfortable right now playing this game. Except a surge of ether as if a summoning has begun. There's beastly mass. It's the Manusa, the Manus, yay, whatever the hell you call it. Focus on sustaining the Oxidora. Alright. Well, they're going low, we're staying high. Alright, Thancred, I want to see you do it, bro. Get him. Oh my god. It's so nice having him charge and I don't have to direct the fight early. Oh, this is already better. I like this game. That was the one thing that made me not want to play it, like, when you do this. Because the AI wasn't smart enough. They actually increased their intelligence to a point where they're actually able to perform things you need them to do now. This is amazing. Like, anybody who plays, like, not a tank class, I think, felt that in Shadowbringers. Like, you try doing these and the AI would make you attack first, and then you get hit. And if you tried to fight, like, a big group of AI, it made it exceptionally more difficult because as you got them, they would immediately focus on you, which put you at risk of dying, and you had to hope the AI was still smart enough to know to heal you. Alright, I'm happy. Yeah, okay, I can say this much. The fact that they delayed this like they did, I think was in their favor. They knew the server congestion was going to be bad. They had to have known. I wonder how much they were still testing the AI to make sure they were still functional. I'll say this much. It's definitely been it's definitely an improvement versus what it was. It definitely is. Good game, Thinker. Oh no. I think the overall damage still isn't where I'd like it to be, but I can do this. Like, if you're playing with a group of players, the damage is going to be a lot higher because players like know how to maximize their damage a lot better. But nonetheless, it's definitely improved. But on the other hand, I'm also running off of being like, you know, level 81, and I'm not max level yet. All right, so there's Minerva. Okay, the fact that I'm seeing this means she has an ability that circles around, so that makes me quite curious how that front's going to work. She has an ice ability, gotta be careful for that AoE. Donut one. Alright. Oh, I like this music. Stand around this? Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool.
I have you now.
Okay, they're doing an ability on Thancred, so nothing I have to be afraid of. Dance death till death claims you. So does it go based off of... Okay. Alright here. I thought I'd fail at this. I'm doing pretty good. I was half destined to assume I was gonna die. Alright, so she's doing that ability again on Thancred. Alright, I'm gonna give Alphina that so he can do a little bit better in the heals department. Do you want to stop that from getting there? It appears so. I like this music.
Try and
feels like Thancred's not engaging his goddamn tank ability sometimes, and I keep getting hit. I might turn the music up. It's actually really good. So every time, oh god, no. Oh. She's dead. Yeah, of course I chose Defiance, bitch. Okay, we're going back to 35s, baby. We got. Helm of Striking. I'm assuming it's going to be better than the one I have, obviously. So it's the same level as what I already have equipped. Okay. Well, that means I probably don't really need it because it's going to be the same item level as what I have. There's no point in getting ready to switch over to the new line of equipment yet. Maybe weapon-wise it might be a little bit more of an improvement, but I'd say overall, armor-wise, it's about the same. Whoa. The hell? This bitch is creepy. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
My turn.
So nice. I wonder how much more damage we'd have if Estinian was here. I know Estinian is a damage dealer, for God's sakes. The hell is that? Creepy little bitch. I'm not gonna lie, they chose some of the weirdest ass enemies for us to fight. I wonder how the new Sage class is. I actually, that'd be the only one I'd probably consider being, because, like, heal-wise, it's like, there's no point of healing, or, like, the healers are, like, kind of useful, but then they're not useful, because they kind of can heal themselves. I'm the only one that probably can't heal, because I only have 120 heal. That looks like one of the bosses from Stormblood. Yeah, he kind of does remind me of a boss from Stormblood, because the one boss from Stormblood, like, stood that high, and it was when, I think you go into the area where that cannon goes off at, where it blows up the tower, and you fight Fredola, or you go in that cutscene where she hurts Alizé. I remember that cutscene. I think that's exactly what it looked like. Get him. Oh no. Death Claws. Say Fallout. Get out of here, bitch. Alright, I'm gonna kill this hyper-tuned bitch. Alright, now we're on Death Claws. Oh, the other Death Claw died, Pog. Well, if I had a choice between that and this, I'd choose the other. Alright, good job, everybody. What do I get out of this? Amulet of Slaying. I definitely need to get the next line of late game armor. That's going to be fun to go back through and do.
I would use these two abilities, but my only worry is I don't know how long the map is in terms of fighting to the next boss, so I don't want to waste those abilities to have them still be recharging when we reach the boss. I wonder if you have to level everybody up still, though, when you're playing this. I hope I don't, because that was the one thing that did turn me off from wanting to play, which is, like, you have to do it multiple times, and you have to keep leveling up the AI, so it's like you had to play old missions to keep leveling them up so they're actually able to fight into one of the next missions, because they're too low level and it doesn't let them fight in it. I hope they took that away and they just level up the same time you do. Like, just link it to the player's, like, level. That way we ain't gotta go through these missions, like, 50 times to try to get into the right level. Overall, I will say I'm already starting to like this dungeon. Like, we're fighting a fair bit of mobs. I think they added a bit more mobs compared to... I don't know. The first one we do on Shadowbringers, I think it has about this level of mobs. You get through a few waves of them. As I said before, though, I do find this really entertaining. I bet it's a lot easier with players, though. I just had to test this out. I'm probably gonna do the whole game with the AI just to see how it goes. The only one I may not be allowed to do is like trials. I'd probably have to do that with players. But, like the regular dungeons, I'd like to really test the AI and see how intelligent they are in certain fights. Alright, so that Hyper Tomb's almost dead. It'll probably die. Yep, now. Alright, I'm gonna focus this. Cloudy Rock World. Come on, please give me... I'm getting everything but stuff that my class needs. I love this game. It likes to meet me. I actually really want to see how much better it is. Alright, so new boss. Alright, let's learn how this one fights. The other one was a little bit of an adjustment, but I definitely caught on to how she fought. Okay, Thancred or Alize's using their thing already, so that's not exactly great. Okay, she has a line attack. That hit Alize and knocked most of her health out. Okay, she uses that ability repeatedly. Repeatedly, Jesus. Has a berserk ability. Okay, what do these do? Okay, I'm gonna follow the group. They seem to know where they're going. Alright, so we're going to the corner of the room, so it must be a AoE attack. Okay. Okay, she has a very close AoE attack that goes around her. Okay, surprisingly enough, they didn't hurt Alize. Oh god, I can't move. Okay. I actually didn't see what she did that... I didn't see actually what she did that made me lose my ability to move. So you're looking for whichever one is standing still in that fight. Okay. That makes sense. Everyone looks out of the ordinary, I guess. Do we stand with Thancred, or does Thancred just take that on the own? Okay, wait, no, I see Alize stopping too. I don't understand how that one works. I mean, I'll heal for it, but I just don't understand how that one works overall. That one's a little bit more confusing. It doesn't really necessarily say how to not have that happen. Luckily, Alphina's here. He'll heal us. Okay, whatever one's not doing something. That actually is not that hard of a thing to fight. Apex its ass.
You cannot stop us. You're mine.
Should be dead here soon, doesn't matter. Alright. That was actually not that bad. I just don't know how that one ability works, how it always stops you. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to stop and not move or not. I didn't see Alize move, but maybe she got hit by the ability. Maybe that's why she wasn't doing anything. Alright, so I got Gauntlets. Okay, so again, another one I can't use. That's nice. This game's gonna screw me so hard on equipment, bruh. So I have to go through another wave of mobs, and then we fight the final boss, and that's it. Works for me. Oh my god, I love having access to my abilities so much sooner now, dude. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I actually seen somebody who was playing this as on Twitch, and I forget what mage they were playing. I forget which one they were, and I was watching it, and they were able to do all these. They were able to stack like 5 or 6 of their magics. And I'm sitting there going, dude, you got 5 or 6? Oh my god, that's OP as hell. Because I can only imagine, because I can stack 2. So I can only imagine what it's like being a mage and having 5 or 6 stacks. Failed, young man. No, I'm gonna use this because I might as well. The real question is going to be is when we start, if I was playing with players, how many could we stack and destroy at one time? That's what I'm interested by. How big can you get these mobs before they overwhelm you? It can't be that bad because you have so many of your abilities you can reuse like a million times. I already have that. Oh, that's what they give me for playing this all day. I haven't quit playing, I'm not gonna lie. This game's been on the entire time, even when I wasn't playing. But somebody's probably like, oh, Demon, you should log off and let others have a chance to play. As far as I know, they're not having any trouble signing in anymore. Because I asked Red, and he said he got on earlier. I didn't even know he got on. And he sat there and said, yeah, I only had a queue of like 30-something people. So it must have, I'm assuming it probably was only in the morning where it's going to hit. I think this weekend might be bad for it as well, but it's kind of a wait-and-see period and see how bad the servers get. Because a lot of people, I think, were clicking on early. Because they were like, because I felt that needed to play Final Fantasy when I couldn't play it yesterday. Because I got home and I was just like, I'm tired as hell. And I just went to sleep around like 7, 8 o'clock. So I went to bed like super early and like passed out. I had my cat laying with me and I was like so comfy that I said, screw this, I'm going to sleep. The time I woke up, it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I sat there for like an extra hour or so, like not knowing what to do, because I was just like, I really wanted to like play, and I was just like, can't play yet. Actually, the funny thing is, I kept thinking this wasn't supposed to, I didn't think they were supposed to have the release done till 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They actually had it up at like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. They had it up pretty soon, so I don't know if they got done early or what happened. Unless I misread what it said. I thought it said 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would have been I should have been up at 6, and that's when it should have been done. But they had it opened earlier, so I guess they must have finished sooner. which is a lot better than WoW, because half the time I see them have their stuff up, they're sitting there for all day trying to figure out how to get the game to come back on. So I said, if Square had to take that extra couple weeks to make this feel like this, I mean, I enjoy this incredibly. I will say that. I think Yoshi P made the correct decision in that. If I'm able to play this all day and I haven't had a single issue in terms of like server failures, like maybe other worlds I think were having issues, all I can tell you is I haven't had any, and I'm impressed. The amount of people that tried to sign into this game in one day, I haven't had any missions so far, especially when I first logged in during the beginning of the day around 7 o'clock. I didn't have any of those issues like I think Stormblood did, which was like you try to go into an instance and it said there's too many players, you have to wait. None of that, none. So far it's really impressed me with the quality we're getting out of this, and it's amazing, man. They definitely played their A game into this. Now, story-wise, is the story going to be great? You guys still play and see. But I can tell you from a technical level, so far I've enjoyed it. I haven't had any issues. 2 error codes, nothing beyond that. Sitting there just waiting in a 3,600 person queue.
You underestimate me.
That wasn't bad. Got in within an hour and I'm happy. Although, as I said, I just can't wait to see how the weekend looks. The weekend's going to be a telltale sign whether this game does really well or not. I know there was a lot of people that really wanted to play. And actually, I know its official release begins on the 7th, so I don't know how that's going to work, though. Because I fully don't understand how that works, because they released it early and I can play the entire game, right, because I pre-ordered. But the official release doesn't occur until 7th, so I don't know how that exactly is going to work overall into the game. Because I know some of my pre-order stuff hasn't come in, so maybe I have to wait till the 7th. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. You are one ugly-ass bitch. Origins elect the Magus sisters. I'm very curious on how this is going to be approached. That's the core of the tower, so I want to see if we succeed, because if we knock this tower down... Oh, wait, okay. I started having American flashbacks. I was about to go into a tangent that I don't want to enter. Alright. Oh, that is cool. So they stand in front of you instead of behind you. I think when I remember doing this originally, they always stood behind you. They never got in front of you. So them getting forced to stand in front of you results in Thancred having to join the fight and actually be the one that initiates it. Entertaining as hell. Alright, the big question is, how's this fight gonna work? I'm very curious. Okay, they're standing both on that. What does that mean? Okay, wait, they're standing here. Can't need to run. Oh, let's get out of that. Pretty impressive, bro. Alright. I don't think I did that bad. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, my health's doing fine. Alpha Nose is not doing that great. I'm gonna heal Alpha Nose real quick. I actually don't know if you're supposed to kill one of the other sisters first or not. I'm kind of curious on that front. You have to kill all 3 of them to win? Maybe just the main. I want to kind of follow Alza and hope for the best. Alright, that actually isn't that hard. Oh my god, these AI are actually really good. I am not standing in that. That is going to result in ceaseless death. Doing this to keep them from getting damaged too much and stop death. I'm still curious as to whether you have to kill the other two or not. Wait, so wait a minute, I'm seeing them move in there. Alright, in the circle. Get out of the circle. This is so cool. I like this boss fight. This boss fight's amazing.
You underestimate me!
Oh no. I got hit by one of the blizzards. What's wrong with that? Alright, I'm just doing it on the one. We'll see how it goes. Kill it. Alright, Big Sis is down. Let's see how they do without it. Alright, damage seems to be increased, so it appears maybe killing the other was what you needed to do first. Okay, I see how is it focusing this one. I wonder if this one has even less health. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go ahead and focus this one though. The other one's already kind of low on health. Anchor can deal with that on his own time. That felt good. Oof, that was a challenge. I like that one. Ah, that was fun. That is a fun dungeon, man. Oh, Pog, I have a new way of putting my weapon back. Wait, is that, wait a minute, is that true? Is that a new, that's my, oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, I love this. This is me right now playing this mission. Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. That was a fun dungeon, man. That was creative. What am I gonna get? What are you giving me? I get a fork. Are you trying to call me fat? I don't weigh that much. Little overweight, but I don't need a fork. Actually, what's it going to look like? I'm curious. I like the black. Henry Ford said, you can have any color you want, as long as it's black. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh. This is a fun one. I like this. Anybody's curious, I highly approve of this one. Highly approve of it. This was a fun-ass dungeon. Oh, that felt good. I was kind of worried a little bit with some that one ability. I'm still curious on the second sister when we fought her. I want to know what that was.
Is everyone all right?
Now we're all dead.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
You couldn't even say quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Hydaelyn?
I see it.
Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point.
I swear to God, they panned the camera to the giant-ass thing sitting behind us. How obvious could it not be?
This is the core we seek.
What a shocker.
Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Okay, that concerns me, because that means you could get tempered.
Curious. There is something there, embedded inside the core.
What is it?
A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
A man's limb. Why does it not shock me that it's a Stynian who gets to break it? Oh. Man, did he break it? Whose limb is it?
And that should be the end of it.
No it ain't, because the tower has to fall.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
Dragon.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
What the hell is Graha gonna do? Okay, Graha's alive. Okay, thank God. I'm alive! That's a lot of bodies. Oh, that's a lot of bodies.
What happened? Where are we?
Graha did something exceedingly stupid. He's still down. He must have used a lot of
By my
ether.
reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
I think he used a lot more ether than he was planning on to.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
This is how the Armenians
That
must have
explains the
felt.
lack of obvious
Jesus.
injuries.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Armenians right about now.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions! We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Yana, no. Ah, that was successful. Alright guys, but that actually took a lot longer than I was planning. That actually was like a what, a 45-minute dungeon, I think? It took quite a while to get through all that, but it was quite entertaining. As I said, I liked that dungeon. That was a fun dungeon. Hopefully you guys experienced something similar. Otherwise, I'm going to have to end the episode here. When we come back, we're going to talk to Thancred and see what all we can do. See if we can save everybody that was there at the tower. So you guys say hello to past demons. It gives you the outro as always.
Alright, everybody, this is Demon telling you goodbye. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Endwalker. Again, I probably won't get too lucky and have too many like openings because there's going to be so many people playing Endwalker, so I'm doing a custom little outro for it this time around. So as I always sit there and say, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks.